Welcome to Little Steps, Big Gains and the 30-Day Stability for Mobility Challenge. Welcome, it's day 5 and you showed up here. Take that moment, recognize the determination that it took for you to show up here today. Be so proud of yourself. Then let's jump in and get started. Sitting. All right, our first sitting exercise for today is bending. Okay, remember, if you just had hip surgery, back surgery, you have to talk to your surgeon, your medical provider before doing this because bending is a contraindication for those things. Okay, so I'll walk you through our bending exercises, but while I do that, go ahead and give me that good old chin tuck. Tuck that chin back and down. Give yourself a double chin and hold that. Okay, I'll walk you through our bending exercises. You can make this more difficult by being on a balance ball, a foam pad, or I'm on a balance disc as an example of ways that you can find that just right challenge. So the bending, obviously we'll be bending, and then I'll walk you through different versions of reaching for posture. All right, I'll walk you through different options. Okay, there you go. That was your 30-second chin tuck. So let's go ahead and we're gonna start with bending and then a good morning stretch. So bend down to the floor, come back up, hands together, up, around, and down. Bend down, up. Remember your good posture. You can close your eyes if you want to make this a little more difficult. The other thing you can do is follow with your head. So bend down. When you come up, you can look up and then forwards, okay? You have options. This is so good for us. This is fantastic for our posture, up, around, and down, opening up that chest. Now we're gonna do some chest expansion. So we're gonna bend down, one arm, open up that chest, in, bending, and then switching. Open up that chest. With all of the exercises, as you come up, tighten those abdominals. Always support and stabilize the spine. Okay, now we're gonna, after we bend, go into some diagonals. I'll show you. So you're gonna bend. Now open those arms in a diagonal out opposite of each other. And then you'll switch the other direction. So good for us. So tighten your abdominals while you open up for posture. This is too easy, you gotta get on a balance pad, compliant surface. Maybe close your eyes. so good. All right, we're going back to our good morning stretch. Like we started with, up, around, and down, opening up that chest. Make sure as you come up, squeeze your shoulder blades. Posture is gonna help us with balance. Research shows that, think about a stack of rocks. If it's top heavy, it's going to impact the alignment of those rocks and their ability to balance. Remember to keep those abdominals nice and tight. Okay, we're gonna end with chest expansion, both of the arms. We did one at a time. Now open up both, squeeze those scapulas and bring them in. Abdominals are nice and tight. Fantastic job. That was our first sitting balance exercise for today. Sitting balance exercise number 2, we're gonna jump into leg circles. Go ahead and give me a robber while I explain. So thumbs are back. I surrender. Squeeze those scapulas back and down. Oh my goodness, so good for our posture. Okay, leg circles, it's kind of like how it sounds, but I'll walk you through them. Go ahead and try your best to keep an elbow dig throughout this so that you maintain your posture as opposed to curling in and turning off those posture muscles, okay? I'll walk you through it. We'll be going from one leg to the other leg. I'll add butt squeezes. In other words, when you lift one leg, squeeze the opposite butt cheek. Not easy, but I'll walk you through it. If this whole thing is easy, get on a compliant surface like a balance ball. Close your eyes. You can make this more difficult, adding ankle weights. Find that right challenge for you. All right, that was a 40-second robber. We'll start. Remember to keep those elbows back and down, alternating one leg circle and then the other. Core muscles are activated, they're tight. All right, they're not just hanging there. They are contracted, they're stabilizing proximally. Then the limb is going up. It starts here. Posture and core, and then leg. Now, if you can, try your best to add a butt squeeze. So if you lift your left leg, squeeze your right butt cheek. And if you're like, I don't know if I'm doing it right, try your best, okay? You might be, you just may not feel it. So it goes core, posture, squeeze that butt muscle on the opposite side. Saying this is just too confusing, just focus on it, contracting your abdominals while you're doing leg circles. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and lift one leg, do a circle in one direction, stop, and then the other direction. And then drop it, okay? Circle, circle, switch. Remember to keep your posture, your core activated. You're doing so good. This is not easy. We're really getting a leg workout, a core workout, and you're doing so good. Just keep that posture, okay? Don't find yourself curling in. Okay, if you can, try your best to add the butt squeeze, okay? So if you lift your right leg, squeeze your left butt cheek. Trying your best, okay? You are activating those core muscles if you're contracting them. You have electrodes all over your body. These should be firing first, and then the leg second. Just keep that posture. Abdominals, glutes, posture, legs. All right, now drop the butt squeeze, one leg, 5 leg circles. Activating the core, activating the posture, and then switching for 5. Now pay attention to what direction you're going because we'll end up switching. So say, oh, I'm going clockwise. Abdominals and posture. Now switch the direction, okay? So if you went clockwise, go counterclockwise. We're almost there. Abdominals, posture, leg circles. Oh, amazing, amazing job. That was our second sitting balance exercise for today. Standing. Our first exercise for today is arm raises. So find the right challenge for you. I'm going to go ahead and have you do a chin tuck while I explain our exercises. So take that chin, tuck it in and down, give yourself a double chin. So good for us. All right, I'll start your chin tuck timer. Arm raises. Okay, so we're gonna mix it up. Maybe you're on a solid ground, holding on, letting go, balance pad, balance discs, find that right challenge. I'll walk you through different varieties of raising our arms. If you wanna make it more difficult, close your eyes, put your feet together are some options, or add head turns, eyes open, eyes closed. Okay, those are a few options. I'll kind of cue you here and there so you can find that just right challenge for you. All right, that was a 30-second chin tuck. So here we are, get your static stance. Together is gonna be more difficult than apart. We're gonna start with our good morning stretch. That's where we go up, around, and down. All right, so go ahead and start that with me here. Together, up, around, and down. Paying attention to the weight shift in your feet. Make sure that your weight is not on your heels or your toes, but it's center. Now, if this is getting easy for you, close your eyes. Go nice and slow. If that's easy for you, add that head turn where you look up on your way up or you turn your head, tuck your chin on the way down. Find that right challenge for you. All right, one more like this, your good morning stretch. Okay, good. Scaption, arm is straight. We're gonna reach up on a 45-degree angle and down, okay? And then switch up on a 45-degree angle. All right, so as we do this, if this is pretty easy for you, you know your options. You can put your feet together. You can close your eyes. You can follow that with a head turn. So your head is going all the way up on an angle and then down. And if you do it and you're like, how come that challenges me? Why am I wavering? You know I have educational videos on the balance sensory systems and how head turns and eyes closed challenge our balance. Now remember to go nice and slow. Okay, now we're gonna put our hands together like we're holding an object. Bring it to your chest, reach up, back to your chest, and down. Now as you do this, if it's difficult, hold on and do it with one arm. If it's easy for you, add that head turn like I'm doing, where I'm turning my head and going up, bringing my head back to center and down. You can make it more difficult by closing your eyes. You find that right challenge for you. One more like this, okay? All right, a modified draw the sword. A hand is in the pocket. Bring it, kind of slide it up, and then reach back in and slide it down. All right, so that's the arm movement. You can hold on, let go. You can close your eyes. You can turn your head up on a diagonal, in, down on a diagonal. Go nice and slow. All right, get ready to switch sides. Opposite arm is in the pocket. Slide it up, reach, in and down. Find that right challenge where you're wavering, but keeping yourself safe. Maybe you have something behind you like a wall, a bed, a corner, a chair. Last one. Amazing. Oh, that was our first static standing balance exercise for today. Standing exercise number 2 is our ice cream cones, okay? I'm gonna explain this while you go ahead and do a posture exercise. I'm gonna have you do a robber, okay? You know what that robber is. I surrender, but thumbs are back, squeezing the scapulas back and down like I put an ice cube down your back. Woo-hoo. Okay, hold that position. All right, ice cream cones. So feet are together or apart, holding on or letting go. You're gonna stand on mud, right? And your heels are gonna sink in. Shift your weight to one foot, toes, the other foot, and back again. You're shifting your weight in a circle. Nice and slow. I'll be cueing you to reverse, stop, hold, all sorts of things to make it more fun. Eyes open or eyes closed. All right, get into position. That was a 30-second robber. So let's go ahead and start by just making a circle. So put all the weight on your heels, one foot, toes, the other foot, and heels. Just make a circle. Try to keep your body straight so you're not hula hooping. You're not hula hooping. No, no, no. Body is straight, sinking in. I'm going to be quiet. I want you to pay attention to your feet in the weight shift. Eyes open or eyes closed. Switching the other direction, nice and slow. Good. And if you're saying, wow, this is boring, make it more difficult. Challenge yourself. All right, now we're going to do reverses, okay? So continue in a circle the other way. And if I say reverse, stop and reverse, okay? Reverse. 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 Reverse again. Reverse. Reverse. Fantastic. Now I'm going to say start and stop. If I say stop, hold that position, okay? One direction, you pick the direction. All right, stop, hold that position. Let your weight sink in wherever you're at. All right, start. Stop, hold where you're at. Hold that weight shift. Start. Stop, hold that weight wherever you're at. Start. Stop, hold it. Start. All right, let's reverse, okay? Start. The further you shift your weight, the harder it is. Stop, hold that. All of your weight is in that one position. Heels, left, right, toes. Start. Hold, stop. Start. Stop and hold. Start. Stop and hold. Start. stop, hold. Fantastic. That was our second static standing balance exercise for today. Dynamic balance. Exercise number 1, we'll do some clock stepping or lunges. While I explain, do a chin tuck for me. Remember that head is about 8 to 10 pounds, so when it's hanging, that's a lot of strain. We need to strengthen those muscles. Back, double chin action. All right, for our clock stepping, we've done it before. You can make it easier by holding on. I'll give numbers out like 12 and 3. So if I say 12 and 3, step to the 12 o'clock center, 3 o'clock center. Make it more difficult by letting go or taking it to a lunge. So when you lunge forwards, drop the back leg. When you lunge to the side, drop the front leg. I'll walk you through it. When you lunge back, drop that back leg. So you can always watch if you want and do it with me. All right, that was a 45-second chin tuck. So we're gonna keep your left leg planted, move your right leg around. We'll start with 12 and 3. So 12 o'clock, drop the back leg. 3 o'clock, drop the front leg. Or you're holding on and stepping, that's fantastic. All right, we're gonna go 3 to 6 o'clock, so step to the side. If you're lunging, drop the outside leg. And if you're lunging back, drop that back leg. Your own pace. 3, 6 o'clock. All right, try your best. We're gonna do 1 and 5 o'clock. Just try your best. So 1 o'clock is on a slight diagonal. 5 o'clock is a slight diagonal back. Just try your best. After this, try your best. 2 and 4 o'clock. Slight more on a diagonal, slight back on a diagonal. Okay, turn around with me. Switch sides. Right foot is planted. We'll start with 12 o'clock, 9 o'clock. All right, 9 o'clock, 6 o'clock. So to the side and then back. All right, try your best for 11 o'clock, 7 o'clock. Just try your best. You're kind of on a slight diagonal. All right, last one. 10 o'clock, 8 o'clock. Try your best. Oh, amazing. You did fantastic. That was our dynamic standing balance exercise number 1. Dynamic standing balance exercise number 2, tandem stepping. A lot of stepping today. All right, go ahead and give me an elbow squeeze or elbow dig while I explain. Remember, we don't want those rounded shoulders. Squeeze back and hold. All right, so tandem stepping, holding on, letting go. Left foot stays planted. Right foot on like you're standing on a tightrope. Now you can go back to the side. That's your first option. If that's getting easy for you, instead of to the side, bring that leg in back. All right? So you're stepping on the tightrope in front, stepping on the tightrope in back. Okay? All right, here we go. That was 30 seconds. Let's jump in. I'll coach you as we go. So start by just holding for 1 second. So it's gonna go 1, 1,000, and you either stepping to the side or you're stepping straight back. And keep going back and forth. Remember, you can make this more difficult by closing your eyes at the end. So after you step, close, open to step, right? And then close. You can do that. If not, this is still pretty difficult. Now try your best to hold it for 2 seconds. So it's gonna be 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, step. Maybe you're stepping to the side, that's still fantastic. Maybe you're holding on, that's okay. Now hold it for, like that snort, hold it for 3 seconds. This is not easy, and if it is easy, make it harder. Close those eyes, challenge yourself. All right, let's switch sides. Now your right foot is going to stay planted. Remember, you can start by stepping to the side and then the tightrope, or you can go all the way behind. That's up to you. Start with holding it for 1 second. This is not easy. This is an advanced exercise. Hold it for 2 seconds. So 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000. Three seconds. Hold it for 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. Wow, fantastic job. That was extremely advanced. Great job. That was our last standing balance challenge for today. Congratulations, you did it. Day 25. I don't know if you're the kind of person that does challenges often in life and finishes them, because that's amazing, or if you're the kind of person that hasn't really done a lot of challenges and yet you're still here. Wow, that's amazing. Be so proud of yourself for being that overcomer and showing up. If you're enjoying, remember, please like under the videos. It helps populate these for YouTube searches, and it's a way to support us and me. All right, come back. You can do this. Overcome with me, because little steps together, we can make some big gains.